So by eating a healthy diet on a consistent basis, by taking certain vitamins and supplements on a consistent basis, you can actually start to feel better, look better. You'll see a difference, a radiance in your skin. Your hair will become thicker. Your nails will become stronger just by changing a few simple things in your daily living. Having less stress by incorporating maybe yoga or meditation into your life. A lot of times you could age quicker just by the amount of stress that you have on your shoulders. So sometimes you have to figure out ways to decrease the stress in your life. 90% of the illnesses caused in our lives are caused by stress. So stress is a huge culprit to a lot of illnesses. So you really have to figure out ways to try to make your life as simple as possible. And that's, like we said, easier said than done. But if you incorporate yoga, you can do 15 minutes of exercise a day. These are things that reduce stress in your life. And these are things that could help you along the way.
Welcome to yourbrilliance.com. I'm your host, Amy Waterman. And today our topic is living longer and feeling younger, which is something, of course, we can all get behind. But so much of anti-aging advice seems to involve expensive creams and supplement regimes. Is there any way we can hold on to our youth without poisoning ourselves with Botox or popping handfuls of pills? Well, our guest for today, Stacey Chillemi, has some ideas. Stacey has been coaching people on how to get healthier for over 2 decades. She's a prolific author with 20 books to her name, including The Complete Guide to Natural Healing. She's also the founder of thecompleteherbalguide.com, which is one of the largest natural health websites in the United States. Welcome, Stacey.
Hi, how are you?
Great. So you have written a book called The Ultimate Guide to Living Longer and Feeling Younger. Talk to us about that.
As we get older, we start to see things decline. Our energy declines. We start to get a little bit on the moody side sometimes. We're just, it's like it's hard to cope with a lot of things. Our patience level decline. We notice changes in our skin and our body. A lot of things start to happen. And, there's ways that we could actually, slow down the aging process and not have to spend so much money on all these cosmetic things that are advertised on a consistent basis.
That is so true. Now, you became passionate about healthy living in your 30s, which I think is when most of us start to wake up to the fact that we're not quite where we were. What's your personal anti-aging regime like?
Well, I take a lot of vitamins and supplements. I changed my eating habits. A lot of people don't realize, but what we put in our bodies plays a huge impact on how we feel and how we look. The different foods we eat, affect our skin, our energy, our bodies, a lot of different things that we're not aware of. So by eating a healthy diet on a consistent basis, by taking certain vitamins and supplements on a consistent basis, you can actually start to feel better, look better. You'll see a difference, a radiance in your skin. Your hair will become thicker. Your nails will become stronger just by changing a few simple things in your daily living.
Okay, so of course I have to ask you, what would you recommend? What supplements and what specifically diet-wise? Because there's so many diets out there.
I like to just eat healthy. I don't like to use the word diet because when people hear the word diet, they get stressed immediately. They feel like they're stuck into this certain way of eating and living, and people just don't like to be told what to eat and what to do. So basically it's just eating healthy fruits, getting those antioxidants in, fish, getting all the omega-3s and different proteins. Protein is a big thing. Eating the right foods, the right greens. They say the greener the better. When you see, if you can incorporate a lot of fruits and vegetables into your diet, you'll see a difference in the way you feel, your energy level, your skin. I also suggest vitamin D. Vitamin D is great. People, they talk about spending so much money on all these different creams, but the biggest culprit about having wrinkles and aging quicker is a lot of times our skin is dry, and dry skin produces wrinkles and lines. So in order to keep our skin moist, there's vitamin D is very good. Unfortunately, a lot of us don't get enough of vitamin D from the sun, so we have to incorporate vitamin D into our daily diet. So vitamin D is a great vitamin to incorporate in your diet. The B vitamins are also great. Those are great for your hair. They make your hair thicker. Your hair grows longer. It slows down the graying process. There's lots of different things that you could do. And even I always suggest, having less stress by incorporating maybe yoga or meditation into your life. A lot of times you could age quicker just by the amount of stress that you have on your shoulders. So sometimes you have to figure out ways to decrease the stress in your life. And it's easy to say, but very hard to do. But if we do certain things, like if we take 15 minutes in the morning to meditate, do a little yoga, do a little relaxation techniques, learn different ways to breathe to help decrease the stress in our lives, you'll notice that that plays a big part. 90% of the illnesses caused in our lives are caused by stress. So stress is a huge culprit to a lot of illnesses. So you really have to figure out ways to try to make your life as simple as possible. And that's, like we said, easier said than done. But if you incorporate yoga, you can do 15 minutes of exercise a day. These are things that reduce stress in your life. And these are things that could help you along the way.
I completely agree with that. I used to do yoga on and off throughout my life, but as I've gotten older, and especially when my life became really stressful, and I have noticed I've gone
Mhm.
through quite a stressful last couple of years, and oh, my skin shows it. So I have done that. I've actually found out I can't go a morning without yoga, and I think what a lot of us don't realize is that 15 minutes is
Yeah.
all you need to. I mean, sure, it's great if you have a half hour.
Hmm.
You can just do those 15 minutes in the morning and do them right when you wake up, before the kids wake up, before everybody's needs your time and attention. And it's worth setting the alarm.
Oh, most definitely. Most definitely.
Yeah. So I want to go back to what you were talking about with diet, because I think, so would you say then that diet really is the foundation, because
Oh,
that's where you get all your energy and where your body's rebuilding itself from that?
definitely. It starts with the food that we eat. Food is very important. A lot of times we incorporate vitamins and supplements because sometimes you can't get enough of certain foods to actually, like for instance, blueberries has antioxidants in it. Antioxidants is great for your body, for your skin, for lots of different things. But you would have to eat a lot of blueberries or raspberries in order to get the amount that you need. So that's when supplements come in. But if you could change your diet and you can start eating on a healthier basis, cut out the carbs, decrease those carbs, focus on the vegetables, on the greens, on the fruits, and you cut down, try to, if you can cut out meat or decrease most of the meat in your daily diet, that's great for the body. Focus on protein. Some people prefer to be vegans or vegetarians, some people don't. And if you eat meat in your diet, chicken is great. Fish is a great poultry, a great source of food to eat
Mhm.
along with chicken. You have to just try to, find different ways to, bring healthier foods into your life. And, you'll notice a difference in how you feel. And I also suggest detoxation. Every once in a while, every couple of months, you should detoxify because we don't realize how many toxins are in our bodies. And your body can't operate properly when it has all these different toxins. A lot of the foods we eat have preservatives. There's pollution in the air. There's so many different things that our body incorporates, so many different toxins on a daily basis. If we can detoxify our body, on a consistent level, you'll see a difference in your energy. You'll see a difference in your skin. You'll see a difference in the way you feel overall. Your metabolism will increase. You might experience some weight loss. There's so many different things that you could do to actually feel great and feel young again.
So I have to ask then, there's so many detoxifying, there's places you can go, retreats to do it, there's shakes you can take. What do you think is one of the most easiest and accessible for people who've never detoxed before?
I like doing milk thistle. Milk thistle is great for your digestive system. It cleanses out your liver. It creates a barrier. Increase in fiber in your diet is another way of helping to your body detoxify. They have different whole body cleanses that you could do that cleanse out the body. Turmeric is really great. It's great for detoxation. It's great for your digestive system. It's great for a lot of things. And, there's different teas. Dandelion tea is a great tea that detoxifies the body. There's lots of different resources that you could do that are really inexpensive, that you could do in your own home, that will detoxify your body and help your body.
Fantastic. So I want to go back to skin because I think that's where we see it. We see it in
Hmm.
our energy levels, but when we look in the mirror and we see, whoa, like the bags under the eyes.
Yeah.
I want to know, one of the things you had said was, of course, we need to make sure our skin is moister. So we maybe need to look at changing our moisturizer. Eating healthy fats, I know, is a big part of making sure your skin is plump and dewy as it can be. But
Hmm.
another thing that we look at when we read the magazines and we watch the TV is we see these ads. There are so many beauty
Yeah.
products out there, and there's new ones coming out every day. What would you suggest as we get older? How would you suggest our skincare regime change?
I like a lot of different masks, like avocado masks, and using different cleanses on your face to exfoliate the skin, to get the dead skin out, and you'll see, like, especially with an avocado mask, if you could do that at home really inexpensively, and you'll see a difference when you take the mask off. You'll see a radiance in your face. Even putting lavender on your face is very relaxing, and it also helps the texture and the radiance of your skin. There's lots of different things that you could do to actually moisturize the skin. I love coconut oil. Coconut oil is great for your skin, for your hair, for your whole body, and it's a great supplement that you could take. As some people, like I like to do every once in a while. I like to put it in my hair, keep it in my hair for 5 minutes, and wash it out, and you'll see a difference. You'll see your hair will become very soft. It'll become very moisturized, and like we were saying before, like biotin and B vitamins, B complex. These are great things to thicken your hair, to slow down the graying process, to help your hair even grow long. Because if you notice, sometimes when you get older, your hair doesn't grow as fast as it did when it was younger.
Yes.
So if you do get a haircut and then I'll say, I don't really like this haircut. It doesn't look great on me. I want my long hair back. It might take forever for you to grow back your hair because the hair process, tends to be slower for a lot of people. So biotin is a great, supplement. You can buy it in the stores, and it helps your hair growth, and it's great for a lot of different things.
So there's one part of anti-aging we haven't talked about, but I know you know quite a lot about this. You attended Dr. Oz's sleep clinic, and
Hmm.
Ariana Huffington was there. And what do you know about the role of sleep in living longer and feeling younger?
Your sleep is very important. I know we're always on the go, go, go. Most people don't know how to relax. You get so used to living it in a go, go environment. Either you're at work, constantly doing things, at home with the kids and taking them here and there, and you never get enough of sleep. But sleep deprivation could actually do a lot of things. You can, become very ill from not getting enough of sleep. You could, you're aging. You'll see bags underneath your eyes. You'll see the lines start to develop. It could bring on aging very quickly, having a lack of sleep. Sleep is very, very important for many things. Your body renews itself when you're sleeping. You need sleep. It's a very important factor, and it's something that people need. You need those 8 hours of sleep. It's very vital for your health in many aspects.
One of the things we have problems with, though, especially at this age in our lives where we're so busy, there's so much going on, is we can want the sleep. We can even lie down in that bed, but
Yeah.
sometimes it just doesn't happen. And what
Hmm.
I've really noticed is the older I get, the more of a light sleeper I become. I wake up
Yeah.
more easily. How can we get better sleep with a few hours we have?
Magnesium and potassium are great minerals that work really well. They relax the body, they make you feel sleepy. It's great to take at nighttime. Having those two together, it really helps relax the body. Lavender is also great. Some people like to put lavender on their arms before they go to bed, or some people put it on their pillow. You could have a diffuser, you could have the lavender scents come out, and it's very relaxing. Even myself, I like to take a lavender Epsom salt bath sometimes at nighttime, and that
Yes.
will completely relax me, and it'll get me ready for a good night's sleep, because as we get older, we start to produce less melatonin. And when that happens, it gets harder and harder for us to fall asleep. And that's also some people do take melatonin at nighttime, to just help them, feel sleepy and start to, relax them, and so they can go to sleep at night. And passion flower is also really good. A lot of people, they call it the natural tranquilizer, and it's a great relaxer. And you take a few drops. You could take it at nighttime, and you'll see a difference. You'll see yourself start to fall asleep at night and have a better night's sleep.
Fantastic. So these are kind of things that we know about. We know diet's important. We know sleep's important. We know taking care of our skin's important. What are some of the more unusual, kind of surprising anti-aging tips that you've discovered?
Well, they say vitamin E is really good for anti-aging, but it heals the skin. It's just like aloe. Aloe is really good for your skin as well, and using those actually can actually help the skin and help the texture of the skin. But not too much vitamin E, because sometimes too much vitamin E isn't good for you. It could cause easy bruising to the skin, but some using vitamin E on a once in a while basis is actually very good for the skin. It makes the skin very soft. It helps the healing process. Sometimes when you get older, you get cuts. It takes longer for it to heal.
Mm-hmm.
You put a little vitamin E, it helps it, and it also helps with the texture. Dry skin, it's great for dry skin. Excuse me. A lot of people that have eczema, they use vitamin E, and it's a great resource to use as well.
Now, you not only have a number of books that teach women and men about all these things, but you've also got a website that women can go and buy some of these products.
Yes, we have a different we have a store in our website that has a lot of these different products. We have partnered with several companies that make different types of supplements. They're scientists and doctors, so everything is pure graded. It's all the stuff is high quality vitamins and supplements, and they're very reasonably priced, and they work really great on the body.
Fantastic. And for those of you watching, if you want to learn more about all of Stacey's books, about the information that we've talked about today and the supplements you might want to buy, we've got a link for you. Just go to yourbrilliance.org/Stacey. That's yourbrilliance.org/STACEY. Stacey, thank you so much for coming
Uh,
on to the show. And I
Thank
wanted
you.
to know if there was any last message you would like to leave our viewers with.
Some people get very discouraged as they get older, they get sad, but you know what? It's a new beginning. As you get older, it's all a mentality. Positive thinking is the key to feeling great and feeling younger. Our mind controls the way we feel, the way we look. It has a powerful impact. So really, you need to feel positive about yourself, about your life. And positive thinking is the key to feeling great, to looking great, and to live in a happy, healthy, and productive life.
Fantastic. And thank you out there for watching. We hope to see you again soon. Until then, let your brilliance shine.